And we are taking a live look right now from our Savannah cam out over Tybee Island. Storm Team 3 meteorologist Alyssa Carsley is outside in Taylor Square with a look at our forecast first. How's it feeling, Alyssa? Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Kim. Well, it doesn't feel great. We got a brief break in the high temperatures yesterday, only back into the 80s. And while currently it's sitting at 80 degrees, our feel like temperature's at 84. It's definitely very, very muggy out here. It's muggy and it's also unfortunately buggy. So we're back to that typical summertime pattern, muggy and buggy through the morning hours, hot and humid throughout the afternoon. As of right now, though, across Viper radar, we are staying pretty quiet from those rain showers, mainly just off the coastline of Hunting and Fripp Island, very much so off the coastline. Though, of course, this will quickly change as we head throughout the afternoon, as you can just feel how it's definitely feeling like it's going to rain at some point throughout the day. And that's all thanks to this nearby stalled front, still bringing up all this moisture from the Gulf, increasing to let us see the soaking rain showers and thunderstorms once again. So we saw a widespread coverage of that yesterday, almost the same thing for today, but it is starting to weaken. So our coverage overall will back off just a bit, though of course still tracking that soaking rain at times with those high temperatures back into the upper 80s to low 90s. So coming up in the complete Storm Team 3 forecast, we'll talk about how the chance of rain sticks with us all the way through next week.
Thank you, Alyssa. Topping our news this morning, new developments in a 2021 Tattnall County murder case. The two men accused of orchestrating an alleged murder for hire plot have now each been assigned new lead counsel. Prosecutors say 88-year-old Bobby Kicklighter was shot and killed in his sleep, though he was not the intended target. Court documents allege the suspects killed the wrong person and had planned to kill a Smith State prison guard. WSAV's Sarah Smith has more on the judge's frustration with the delays in the case.
I'm just putting you on notice. I'm expecting these cases to move in a timely manner.
Judge Jay Stewart sharing his frustration with the delays in the Bobby Kicklighter murder case. Nathan Weeks and Christopher Sumlin are two of the four people charged in the 2021 death of the beloved local historian. Weeks, who many people are calling the ringleader in this murder plot, was the first to appear before the judge. His lead counsel, Shayla Galloway, filed a motion to withdraw from the case, citing a conflict of interest. Galloway told Judge Jay Stewart that she was advised by the State Bar of Georgia to withdraw. Judge Stewart asked for further explanation, but Galloway said her statement should be sufficient based on the rules of the Georgia Bar.
I have been a lawyer for, this will be my 22nd year. In 22 years, I have never filed a motion to withdraw. I do not take this lightly. I did not file this motion lightly. I consulted with the State Bar of Georgia 3 times as it relates to this because I understand how critical this stage of Mr. Weeks' case is. There is a conflict. It is not made up. It is not frivolous, and I would not have filed this motion if it were otherwise.
After a private hearing with the defense counsel, Judge Stewart granted this withdrawal and appointed attorney Alan Sincox as Weeks' lead counsel. But he shared his frustration as this could cause the trial to be delayed again.
I don't know if it's incompetence or intentional delay or a combination of the two, but this case needs to proceed in a timely manner.
That was WSAV's Sarah Smith reporting. The lead counsel for Christopher Sumlin was also changed to Patrick Gensler. A trial date is now scheduled for January. In a follow-up this morning, 6 members of the Savannah Police Department are under investigation after officials say they misused the city's flock camera system. Police say 4 officers and 2 civilian employees may have used the license plate reader to look up people they know personally 34 times overall. They've all been placed on administrative leave while the department investigates. They could either be terminated and/or could also face criminal charges as the Georgia Bureau of Investigation reviews the case. Mayor Van Johnson says the cameras remain an important tool for law enforcement.
They use them ethically and they use them honorably every single day. This technology has helped us to recover stolen vehicles, locate missing and endangered people, identify violent offenders, solve serious crimes, provide critical investigative leads that otherwise would not exist. And those successes save lives and make our community safer. Our residents have demanded that we keep them safe.
The police department also says it will begin conducting weekly audits of flock camera searches to help prevent future misuse. We're told city leaders also plan to launch a public transparency portal similar to one already used by Chatham County, which allows residents to see how the technology is being used. Making headlines this morning, both President Trump and the Interior Secretary say vandalism caused the damage to the reflecting pool in our nation's capital. But U.S. Attorney for D.C. Jeanine Pirro has filed a dismissal against the man initially charged in the case, saying a rushed installation caused the damage to the coating at the bottom of the structure. As Washington correspondent Vinay Simla shows us, the president is now calling out Pirro over the case.
After the U.S. Attorney for Washington, D.C., Jeanine Pirro, moved to dismiss charges for a man accused of vandalizing the reflecting pool, President Donald Trump wouldn't say whether he would fire Pirro, but said this.
Jeanine Pirro made a mistake. Frankly, I think she choked. Really disappointed with Jeanine Pirro. She folded like an umbrella.
Earlier this year, President Trump launched a months-long project to empty, clean, and repaint the reflecting pool. In June, the Department of the Interior refilled it. Almost immediately, algae appeared and pieces of the lining lifted off the bottom. Last month, Pirro charged David Hearn, a former Olympian, with property destruction.
And we will prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Hearn willfully destroyed property at the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool.
But last week she said she couldn't prove it. In a filing asking a judge to dismiss the case, Pirro wrote, "A rushed and botched installation by the primary contractor led to the damage to the lining of the reflecting pool." President Trump says he disagrees.
People are on the side cutting it with a box knife. Now I'm not saying I was 100% thrilled with the contractor, but in addition, there was vandalism.
That was Vinay Simlat reporting. Pirro says in her filing dismissing the case that the Department of the Interior didn't provide her office with all of the information it had about damage to the reflecting pool, and quote, had DOI been forthcoming with the information clearly in its possession, the government would not have sought a grand jury indictment, unquote.